Well, good afternoon and welcome to Orlando Stadium. We find ourselves in Soweto for tonight's DStv Premiership tie as Orlando Pirates host Black Leopards, his team. But Brian Mate, your take on the starting 11s?
Patlu David says nothing changes in terms of the approach. Maela Tlachuayo, Sam that you mentioned has to link up with Zungu and Hoto. Siema says his formation seems to be working. They won a game against the Tears, but
Tsigalele Nyoza, like Fortune Makaringa, key members of this Pirates squad, as Hoto looks to link up with Bongani Sam. Decent delivery in here as well. Little touch on Mabasa's head, but not quite definitive enough to send it anywhere near goal. Happy to call that as a good win of the ball. The referee, assistant referee, was right on the spot as Martensra looks to get on the end of this for Leopards. But aside from the suspended players for some time, while Jooste, Mabaso were among those who were injured.
well, he comes from an institution where he was well drilled.
Shot here from a decent way out, decent looking crack as well from Jooste, but just a little wide. The effort applauded by Nteto again, just helping out defensively as Moshweni got a touch. His pass though has gone astray. Picked up nicely by Zungu in the middle of the park. Through here, Otto with a chance. And a little touch from behind that set him off. Not for the goal kick it goes. Black Leopards with any fondness. It was his own goal that opened the scoring before Roderick Kabwe scored to seal the 2-0 victory. Ball in here, decent looking delivery in towards Mabasa. Lovely weight there, but nobody back in support, and Jima there to sweep it away. Samini was putting himself into a good position, and now Zungu is also very good aerially. Bongani Sam is not involved in there. Great chance and a lovely header, but just screwing wide, and referee has puffed on his whistle, the shrill sound calling for medical attention.
I don't think Zungu will be involved. Oh,
Zungu is the one who strikes it here. It's landed kindly for Ndlovu. Might have a follow-up and looks to go just wide of Mendes, but it's taken a big deflection as it goes round the upright.
Sustained pressure from Orlando Pirates.
Hoto takes the corner too. Samini was standing off to the side, swinging toward the back post and looking to get that ball away. A little bit of an awkward touch defensively from Ethan Sampson, but does squeeze it out into the Orlando Pirates half. Here's Mabasa. Next month his son Katleho turns 6 today, so Katleho will be watching. Delivery in here that is comfortably squeezed away by Maele. So comfortable area. What a touch from Jooste on that far side to pick up the Hoto pass that looked to be ballooned beyond him. And now the run that's continued from Hoto, trying for the square ball, and in the end followed the entire way. A man who formerly wore the colours of the Buccaneers.
That's not his strength.
Ball worked forward here, just beyond Bongani Sam. Ramakalela, decent looking ball in. Tulani Tlachuayo manages to steer that ball away.
They take the ball and play it behind him. They're stretching. There's 2 centre backs, Jima and Masia.
Now, far side, looking for a delivery in here. It's a decent delivery from Mabasa, who somehow skied this. Well, earning only his 2nd league start additions this campaign, but this was a gift.
The beauty is that it's good combination play, and he has time. He looks up for the options. He's still very patient, and eventually he gets Mabasa. The positioning and the decision making, not the best. He had so much time. He still could control it.
Former Recep Rushdu, the former Turkish goalkeeper, at the then went on to play for Sundowns, won a few trophies, including Continental Glory. Ball back here. This is a lovely looking ball in towards Lamini. Genuine chance on the half-hour mark to find the opening goal. It bounced slice off the side of his boot.
Can they at least hit the targets? That's the most important thing in that area. Slices the ball, tries to press it. You can tell he wants to press it.
Ramakalela looking for options. Karuru and Kabwe are trying to give him some. Martensra is there, but it's Maela who's always going to win that ball aerially. And Zungu. Masia has restarted a counter. Ramakalela has options left and right. Opts to go himself. But Wayne Sanderland's happy to collect that. It's so quick off the mark. Zungu sees the space for Bongani Sam, otherwise unmarked. Now Sam against Matanjwa, goes around the young man, and a cutback that's come ricocheting off Samson, and another corner for Orlando Pirates.
Ramaji has already hit the target.
It's a deep ball. It'll be recovered by Ndlovu, who's watching at the far from the back post on the far side. It's come for Hoto here, kindly as well, drills it into an area, but good defense from Karuru. Arms tucked behind his back. Zungu goes nearly good. Mendes needing to make a diving save to his left to scramble that ball around the upright. This is forced to make a save from Zungu's long-range effort.
They were patient. Passage of play. I mean, look at the eye of a needle. He gets it right. It was on
as hard as they come, and also, yeah, he's got all the techniques. There's Otto, speaking of techniques, really knows how to impact opposing teams and unlock defenses. Ball in here, it's a dangerous scramble for Black Leopards as Jima sent that very dangerously back across the face of his goal from the Bongani Sam cross. Jooste wants to go in towards Mawaso, who can't link up here with Ndlovu.
I think that they need to be patient as well. Good movement. Well set up here for Sam. Gets inside, looks for the options. At the most, he's playing more deeper. And it's good to see him going more forward. I guess it's a lot to do with his fitness as well.
Ball out towards Ndlovu as Jooste powering down his right flank. Jamie shot in here and just wide. That was far better. This looked far more clinical on the stroke of 40.
They are all well set up. Tried to place this one, didn't go for power, misses the target, but you can tell the intention there. Wanted to place it.
Field searches for Mabasa, gets on the end of it. Here's Dlamini searching for a way through. It's Jooste again inside that 18-yard area, driving ball in that collides into the incredibly large body of Edwin.
But nothing wrong with this for me, because when you drill it with power.
Spent enough time in Canada. He was actually registered as a home player by the time he got to play in the MLS. Chance here. This is a good-looking chance. An attempted scoop by Mavasa. It's still alive for Orlando Pirates. Eventually scooped away and cleared by Masia. It's kept alive by Hlatwayo. Zungu. Well, you just get the sense that Orlando Pirates are edging ever closer to scoring. It's just a matter of when, not if. But can they finally do it? And not quite yet.
And it's the influence of this man. Look at the variation. Plays it hard and low sometimes, plays it high. Pinpointed this good combination play there. With Lamini, there is Mawaso. Still tries.
Although the socks are a little lower than they were. Maybe a little bit of rubbing going on. He looks to make a run in here. Does Jooste. Well controlled. Lovely little cross. Back post. And there it is. Tekofata Mavasa, in only his second league start, scores his fourth league goal of the campaign, his seventh across all competitions. And within 80 seconds of the restart, Pirates have managed to do what they failed to do in the opening 45, despite all the dominance they have scored. As we spoke about him, controlled beautifully and sent it in for Mawasa to tap home.
On cue, good run, complemented by a good pass from Mawasa. Well laid, and it is clinical from that man, Tekofata Mawasa. But it is this man that makes it happen. It is Wade Jooste, continuing from the first half performance, and it doesn't disappoint in the second half. Good supply, clinical finish.
Pierce the Orlando Pirates defense. Now Karuru far side, he's lifted that a little too high. And that ends up being kept in play brilliantly by Kabwe, and oh so nearly scrambled a little something back for this Black Leopard side. Again, one of those moments that seems to be happening in slow motion as Matanjwa.
Visitors too much possession and getting the ball into your danger areas, and anything can happen.
Anything could happen in that area. Ramakalela's there, unleashes a powerful shot, but he's well off target. The negative was failing to score. This moment though, wow, Roderick Kabwe.
Credit to that man, the captain himself, Tyson. timiest in clearing.
I'm wondering if he's going to be asked to take his tracksuit off, but for the visual, Putlevendao Chopela having a chat to Zimbabwe as the ball is into a danger area again, and Pirates nearly created something out of nothing there. Chip or a dink in from Hoto. It's a ball struck with a fair amount of pace as well. And Moela was chasing it all the way to. Now Ramagalela into a decent ball here for Karuru, lays it back for Kabwe, gets the shot in, it looked for the placement and it's taken a deflection out for the corner here, so
I think they gave the corner, but there's no deflection at all. But it should be worrying for them. He did well when they called Tyson.
Juster. Oh, Juster inside out of Mushwene. Again the delivery that's very close to seeing Mawasa tickle home a second. Mendes, though, wasn't the best of passes from Ndlovu, and now a counter potentially. Sanelem turn tries, got Karuru down his left and Ramagalela down the right inside the area. Black Leopards too far away there from finding Karuru with that cross. Was
with Ramaji Matendra getting involved as well. It was a good ball delivered there.
After this there must be at least 2 full days between another possible fixture, which means they won't be able to play before the 9th. That is the Sunday. Ball back in here, Dlamini slightly heavy on the touch, hoofed away by Jima. Ball worked in here, whipped away. Juster, beautiful, absolutely beautiful, has the second chance and stays in. Eventually is a goal, it is. In the end, it proved to be one that's taken a little bit of controversy. Black Leopards are protesting. They believe there was a handball in the build-up.
Probing in the second half, and they haven't given up. It's a good header in terms of wanting to clear the ball, but they had the numbers. Guess who kept it alive? It's Juster. Good header there.
Nothing wrong with that.
So Mawasa is still in possession, nothing wrong. I don't understand what they were complaining about, because it's a good goal.
When it comes out, now that's where I think there's an appeal for the flag out. There was no offside flag. The referee, when the goal was scored, put his flag up and then pointed to the centre mark and ran up towards halfway line, which is what the assistant referees will do. They'll head back toward the halfway line. The second Leopard side, the 2011 final was a fantastic final delivery. Great shot. Kutlang looking to release a shot, and considering it's from his or a side that you can never discount. Yes, Karuru looking for something. Got himself onto the end of that ball from Ndlovu, whose effort here with the left boot has taken a deflection out for the court. Back to Ndlovu, controls nicely.
He's had a good game. I mean, playing in a role that he's familiar with.
Now, tight angle, cutback chance could be on here. Hoto is searching for a ball to come his way, and in the end, after weighing up a myriad of decisions, he's gone and effectively allowed Ethan Sampson time in to snatch that ball away. A little jogging on the spot with the ball at his feet. Here's Ndlovu. A little bump with Abel Mabaso.
I will tell you that the first thing that comes to mind, but hey, these things can happen, yeah? I've seen weird things.
Now, Mango with a chance, has squeezed it home. And talking about making an impact off the bench, another player who's struggled with a few concerns which kept him out of the pits.
Good movement, good supply to Gabajino Mango. Deft touch there. He had ample time, 4 players around him, but he had ample time to even line it up nicely. Didn't disappoint, hit it hard. Mendes saw it, got to the end of it, but beaten more power in terms of